Greetings, YouTube. It's Gentle Vader. Welcome back. Or should I say, thank you for welcoming me back. I have been meaning to make a video for a while now. I have my collection kind of going in a different direction than it was before. It used to be more, let me just see what I can get. But really, I've started to focus my collection down into a few key pieces, some sets, and the reason why I'm making this video, into little PCs of things. So shout out to Herd Fan. I love the PC showcases that you're doing right now. Fits what I'm doing right now with my collection. It fits this room that I have where my cards are all spread out. And a great comeback, I think, to YouTube to get back into the community and to show off what I've kind of been doing. So as you can see right there, this is going to be my opening and closing of the videos from now on. The Ref Willy D card. That starts why we're doing this video. My PC showcase is going to be a story of Ref Willy D, how I become about, some highlights, and in my words, shown through cards, the story of Ref Willy D. So really, one of the biggest highlights and one of the biggest starts that I got was doing a TNA gut check. The man running the gut check was D'Lo Brown at the time. Now you've all kind of seen these gut check kind of backstage footage type deals, kind of like a Tough Enough, just a tryout really, a TNA tryout that they hold. And I was lucky enough to get in on one of those, and the man pulling the strings was D'Lo. So great to work with him. One of the other men that was running it behind the scenes was Al Snow. Now, Al was important in getting me one of the highlights of my reffing career so far, and that was a dark match in Roanoke Rapids, Virginia. It was a great time for me. And through D'Lo, through Al, through Brian Hepner and Earl, I asked if I could ref the dark match between our guys from Ring Wars, Carolina, and they said yes. So I got to be inside of a TNA ring. I know I've told this story before, but through the cards, it's going to come back to life again. And D'Lo and Al were really important to making that happen. Two guys also that really supported us during that whole adventure was D'Lo, Al, and then two other guys, Devon Dudley. He was extremely helpful to us and very supportive throughout the whole deal, and I always appreciated him and appreciated his words of advice. And you're going to see a pattern coming up through some of these guys here. With this PC, I've got some of them signed at shows that I've been to. Sometimes my wife got them, shows we went to together. But in addition to getting the card signed, say on card, I also try and shoot for getting one signed, sorry, not one signed, but a certified auto with it to go in the collection. I think it's going to kind of just, people that I've worked with, people that's helped me out, anybody that's mentored me, gave me some advice. It's going to be a really cool PC whenever I get done with it. And hopefully this video can add some provenance to it also. Another guy who really helped out was Kenny King. Really good guy. Just, like I said, awesome, supportive, great guy to have back there, great guy to talk to and bounce some ideas off of. And I did pick up Latz's rookie set right there, and I think he has one other card in Glory. I did pick up his rookie autograph here in the Impact Live set, which TNA's kind of dropped off with the sets I see lately. All these new guys, it'd be cool to see a set. So now I want to kind of dip into some of the seminars that I've been to. One of the earliest seminars I was with was Robbie E. Good guy to work with. A different view, and it's great to ask questions to somebody who's actually making a living in wrestling, and specifically about reffing. He helped me out quite a bit, and I really appreciate that. Anytime that you get a chance to sit down and pick these guys' brains, you know, always worth it. And I always appreciate Ring Wars bringing these guys in. You know, seminars are in your area. You know, local shows do have them, and that's your opportunity right there to get up close and personal with some of these guys. Also, with that show, we had a show with Al Snow. He came in and actually worked with us, and then also he brought Rosita with us. I do have one of her cards on card signed, but I'm going to save that for a later video because I got something special to show you. So, Rosita, she was really cool. She was really sweet. Another seminar I went to was with Luke Gallows. Didn't do a whole lot. He was more in the ring with us, which is kind of cool. As you start to work with some of these guys, you know some of them work more in the ring, some of them work more out of the ring. Both are beneficial to you and what you want to do. So there's a certified autograph I picked up, and he also signed one of my favorite sets, the Platinum. Love those cards, as you guys know from watching videos before. Another seminar we had was a great local guy here. He is working in Omega right now, and that is Shane Helms. He is awesome guy, really, really down to earth, really helpful, and actually a really good friend. So he signed that one for me. Not at that show, of course. You don't want to cross some lines with these guys when you're working as a referee. Some of these shows, it's tough sometimes to get people to sign stuff. But, you know, before, after, in between, catch them on a different time, you're good to go. And I do like that one. I would like a Hurricane auto. I don't even know if he has one. I just saw this one, and it fit what I wanted to do. And, of course, everybody wants to meet their one special guy. But I'll say, one dude I was like, the Hulk Hogan to me was Earl Hebner. He has worked a few shows with us, and getting to talk to this guy, the experience he's had, the years he's been in, it doesn't get better than that. He's worked a few shows with us. Always awesome to hang around backstage. And he's actually going to do another show with us coming up in March 21st. So he'll be there. I don't even know if I'm going to get to ref. We're going to have a bunch of amazing referees there. And, of course, him. Even if I don't get to, though, it'd be nice to sit in back and watch him work and just take notes. And here's one of my favorite cards that I have. This has to be in my top 10. I finally found this after looking for it for a while. But it has 4 of the TNA refs, of course, minus Brian Hebner, who does not have a certified autograph at all, which blows my mind. I still can't believe that. But, yeah, this is just a really cool card right here. It took me a while to find it. Once I finally did, bam, got it for the PC. Here's another guy I got to work with in Myrtle Beach. Did an outside show with him, and it was funny because it was raining the entire time, and I thought that show was going to get canceled, but this guy wouldn't let that happen. He had a great match with Victor Romanoff, which I got to ref, and it was just a fun outside show. Great times. I also have his card signed, but I can't show you what it is yet. Another guy that came in and kind of did a seminar with us and did a show with us was Tatanka, and he wrestled a guy I'll show you next, and it just being in there with a legend was awesome. Just great. Guys that you grow up watching, having to get a chance to work with them and talk to them, it's great. And this is guys that definitely, I was, 10 or 11, 12 years old watching this guy, so it is so cool. And then he also got to talk a little bit about this card. He just got back from a tour in Europe where he was talking about selling out big venues and big shows and stuff. And he actually really liked this card when I brought it out, so it's kind of cool. But he talked about this. I believe this is a German card right here, so he saw a lot of those overseas and was talking about it. Kind of cool. And then I picked up this card. I don't know if he has any other certified autographs, but this definitely fit that spot of the certified autograph in my collection, so I love it. Now, the match I got to ref was Tatanka and this guy right here, Steve Corino. Great guy. Awesome to watch in the ring. If you've never watched it, take a couple minutes and go watch him. Great guy. Really likes to piss the crowd off, and it's really entertaining to watch. Also, a really, really good guy. He's running a show called Premier Wrestling Federation here in North Carolina on the East Coast. And great, great place to go. Great, loved it. Another guy that I have done some shows with, but I haven't actually got to work with him. No, I mean, he's been on some shows that I've ref, but I haven't got to ref him is what I'm trying to say. C.W. Anderson. Just an old school guy, brutal as they come. And I don't know if I'd ever want to get in the ring and wrestle this guy. He's brutal. He actually doesn't have his own base card that I've ever found. He's kind of in that Steve Corino boat. He might have some cards from Japan. I know Steve does, but C.W. Anderson I haven't been able to find. So I did get him to sign a Racker's card, and then that TNA card, and then I did pick up the TNA Extreme auto also to kind of go with the collection. These cards can get kind of pricey. I found the Al Snow before, but I mean, it's just not worth paying 30 or 40 bucks for it. You know, maybe they'll come down, or maybe I'll just bite the bullet and get it. But, you know, having something on card signed in the store to go to it, that's just as important to me. Another guy that I worked with before, once again, he was on the same show, but I didn't get to ref his match, was Christian York. And I like this card for a couple reasons. Once again, getting to work with him is the reason why he's in this video, this PC showcase video of the story of Ref Willy D. But also, it's a gut check card. I love that they did that little side subset of gut check. It's just really cool. Yeah, and of course, this card came out after I saw him, so I didn't get a chance to get it signed. But I did get a Rackers signed. And then in that same set, that Impact live set, he did have 2 certified autographs that I know of. And I didn't have a Sam Shaw or a Christian York, so this fit the bill. I got both of them. But I believe Christian York and Sam Shaw both have their own autos. So that's it, folks. That's my little quick PC showcase. Once again, thanks Herd Fan for doing that, man. It was cool to see that everybody has their own little, stories to tell about their collection and why they collect it and where they come from, and that's what makes them special. I think the Godfather said something about make your collection your own. I totally agree with that. Even though my collection's only all wrestling, I have little stories that go with some of the pieces. So thank you for watching this little story of Ref Willy D. I really appreciate it. Thanks YouTube, and thanks again for welcoming me back. I appreciate it. I still watch your videos, I still comment, and I still like them. And I appreciate every one of you. Thank you. Gentle Vader out.